Hi Gemini, I'm Brenda and I'm here today to bring you your mid-month of May 2018 Tarot and Oracle reading. This is strictly a general reading, and if you want clarity, accuracy, or answers to any questions, I invite you to go up there and click that button and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to schedule either a private reading with me or a Reiki session with me. So we start off today, my friend, with the Five of Air, Gemini. And air cards have to do with the injustice that people bring into our lives. They stir the pot up, they create drama, and they force us to make fair and just choices and decisions that are determined around them. But this card also signifies legal dealings, if you're having any dealings with anything legally. So I do see that some of you you're dealing with lawyers. Some of you, I see that it may be matrimonial and the disbursement of your property and the separation of a relationship. I do see that there's a choice there that you've been offered to make, or you've been put up on your platform and a podium to have to be forced to make. You need to learn what you can from this situation. In other words, what's going to happen is you're going to have to review everybody's motives that are determining how you make this choice. Now, for some of you, I see that it could be something as simple as someone at your place of employment that you work with, and they've come up sort of as an opposition for you. I do see that you're going to have to sit down and say, okay, I have to make this decision, I have to make this choice, but I need to weigh my options, okay? Both of them have consequences, but you need to sit and do what's right for you. Basically, that's what this is about. Making this choice, but making sure you've checked everything off, okay? You've checked everything, the pros and the cons, and what the consequences will be, and what everybody else's motives are. Are they really do they have the same integrity that you do? Or are they just stepping up to stir the pot up because there's a little bit of envy there, or some competing goals or issues that are the same as yours, only they want what you have? So be careful, my friend. This is all about making a choice. But if you jump in with both feet into the quicksand, as I say a lot, then you got, at that point, try to swim yourself out as you're sinking. So please know that if you don't do your homework and you don't review everybody's motives and you just jump in quickly and make this choice, they refer to it as an unwise choice. So this is a cautionary card to tell you to do your homework. Make sure you're crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's when you make this choice. Do what's best, okay? And it'll work out. You've been given a water card, Gemini, and this is the Seven of Water. Again, this talks about a complex decision. Now, water cards have to do with relationships, and sometimes they can be romantic and intimate, and other times they're not. But this has to do with dealing with other people and having, this situation around you and this relationship around you with these people, and you have to make a complex decision. Again, this card talks about doing your research, okay? Make sure you find out what's going on behind the scenes. Make sure you learn everything you can before you go ahead and make this decision. But you can't shelf it, okay? Don't procrastinate and, do the la, 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 and it'll go away. It's not going to go away. So please know, Gemini, that you need to make this decision. Now, I see that it's going to work out in your favor, okay, because you're the brightest star here in the graphics. And there's three other determining factors here that have to do with probably three other individuals that are involved in this decision making, if you think about it. There's others in the background, as well, but it will be you making this decision that's determined around probably three other individuals. But I do see that it will work out in your favor. But if you don't do your homework, okay, it won't. Just like the Five of Air said. Now you've been given an Earth card, and this is the Queen of Earth. And Earth cards have to do with the material part of our lives often, our jobs, careers, professions, and how we bring that abundance in the form of currency. Or it can have to do with our closest circle, and that would be our immediate family or people in our circle of friends that we feel close enough to bring into that intimate circle as family. So this is telling me that you're going to be making time for others around you. And again, this relates to making these decisions and choices that are determined around these people. So please, and you're going to take a sensible approach. And now is the time to deal with these challenges with these people. Step back, take a deep breath, and do it in a kinder, more understanding manner. I do see that there probably has been some conflicts here. There's been some, debates going on with these individuals, and almost to the point of having arguments with these people around you. But now you've had time to look at the whole picture and weigh your options. Is it worth me going back in there and dealing with these people in my life that, have put up obstacles and we've had problems? Yes. That's what this is about. This is about being thoughtful and creative and warm and sensible now, okay? This is about looking at this situation, and I do see for some of you it will have to do with friendships. I do see for some of you it will have to do with actual relatives around you. For some of you it'll have to do with your immediate family, your children or your husband or your partner, someone like that. My guys just threw up a best friend. Someone's having difficulty out there, Gemini, with a best friend. But you're going to use the forgiveness card, okay? You're going to look at this in a more kinder and understanding manner. And it'll work out because it'll brighten up that whole situation again. Now you've been given the King of Air, another air card just like you had at the beginning of the reading. And this is telling me how now you're going to be able to say your piece. How you're going to step up now dealing with these individuals that you're going to have this run-in with, or this this mediation, or this getting together with these individuals and dealing with them. You're going to be able to speak your truth with confidence, because I see that you're going to seek out professional help. You're going to go to somebody who's going to be able to coach you how to go about this. Okay, how to go about carrying on this conversation with these individuals and dealing with this complex and challenging situation with these people properly. Okay, so know that you've got to be balanced mentally and emotionally to do this when you do stand up and speak your truth and your word. Okay, so consider that as well. But I do see this individual will come in that you're going to seek the advice from is probably going to be a mature male, and he'll be brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. You look up to this individual, and you will be able to trust his his heartfelt advice that he's going to be giving you in order for you to be groomed. Now, my guys just threw in this, not to jump in and say this is only a male, even if it has to do with the king, because there could be a female coming in that'll be able to do this as well. They just told me. So know that you're out front. Know that the others around you are in the background now, okay? You're going to be able to deal with this because you're going to get help from someone to do that. So this isn't a bad mid-month for you, but I do see, Gemini, there are some challenges dealing with people around you. But at the end of the day, it's going to work out because you're going to go to someone to help you with this, and they're going to be able to do that. So you know what? You're going to take a deep breath, step back, and say your speech confidently, but in a kinder, more understanding manner. Now, to tie in this tarot mid-month reading, you've been given Be in Service. And this is a beautiful, beautiful deck that I love to use, this Oracle deck. And it's new to me, and it's called Nature's Whispers Guidebook. And I've started to use it, and I really like it. So I'm going to read you the actual meaning of this beautiful card. And I mean, I know what it means, but I want you to hear what it says. So give back to the world. When we give in equal proportions to that which we receive, we are able to maintain balance. So it's give and take. That's what this week is about. So this was an amazing card that my guides gave you to tie in this reading. There are so many people who are in need of your service. Being in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Charity work as well. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at that time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. So every one of us, little random acts of kindness, every one of us can do one little thing every day and it will change your world and the person that you're doing the random act for. So be of service. Always think of what we can do to help others. And it's as simple sometimes as just smiling at the girl across the coffee counter, or looking at her and giving her a beautiful smile and saying good morning. Those are the simple little things that we can do. So be of service. It's not that difficult. I wish you a great remainder to today, Gemini, and a wonderful, optimistic month of May to look forward to as we're approaching the middle of that month now. And know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you. See you in June, my friend.